Archangel Michael says, darkness often wears a mask of kindness, and today, that mask is holding a drink. You are not imagining it. This drink they are offering is not for your celebration, it is for your silence. Before your hand touches the glass, know this: someone you've trusted is no longer who they appear to be. It started when they smiled more than usual. Their voice was soft, and their words were coated in sugar. But behind that tone was a secret so bitter, it could rot everything you've built. They are planning something, and this is the opening move. It's not about thirst or hospitality, it's about distraction. It's about slipping something into your spirit that doesn't belong. The liquid they hold looks harmless, even refreshing. But what is dissolved within it cannot be undone. The moment you swallow it, your clarity will vanish, and what they hide will take root. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, you are being spiritually tested by an energy you never expected. This isn't a test of strength, it's a test of awareness. You are being watched, and how you respond will shape your next blessing. They may say it's just tea, just juice, just a special blend made for you. But don't take it. It is laced with intentions that reek of deception. Behind their invitation is an agreement they hope you unknowingly sign. That drink is not just a drink. It's a pact. A trap wrapped in false comfort. If you've been feeling strange around them lately, it's because your spirit is picking up what your eyes can't see. You are being marked, studied, and tempted, but not everything offered with a smile is a gift. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They sat at your table, laughed at your jokes, nodded in your pain. But now they bring you something prepared without your knowledge and insist on you taking it. That is not love, it is something far colder. Notice how persistent they become when you refuse. The pressure is not out of concern, it's out of desperation. They need you to say yes. What they fear most is your resistance. Your no is a sword of light. Your no is a weapon against the hidden forces backing them. This is more than just physical, the contents of that glass carry more than chemicals. There is a spiritual stain inside, something meant to shift your path. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, this warning is not to scare you, it is to prepare you. The one offering it once cared, but something changed. Someone else now whispers in their ear, they are being used, and they don't even realize it. You are not the only target, but you are the one protected. That's why they're so nervous now when you look them in the eye. You might even feel tempted to take it to avoid confrontation. But what follows that sip is fog. Confusion, missteps, and silence. You'll forget what matters and accept what's false. This plan is bigger than the moment. It leads to more: stolen things, changed decisions, wrong doors opened. It's all hidden in that first act, drinking what you should never touch. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You were chosen to be greater, and that greatness has enemies. Not all enemies carry weapons, some carry gifts, but their gifts carry a curse. If you have seen this drink more than once, it is not coincidence. It is repetition, ritual, a trap waiting for your agreement. Each time you say no, you shatter another part of their illusion. You may even notice their anger rise the more you decline. That's not because they care about the drink, it's because you're not falling into the net. you're exposing it. You have sensed it before in your dreams. Water that turns to darkness, hands that shake as they pour. This is the spiritual echo of what's being played out in your waking life. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They are losing patience now. They've tried other ways, flattery, guilt, even fear. But none of it is working, because something divine is shielding your soul. You are being guided by a voice that has kept you alive through much worse. This is just another step, but it must not be ignored. One sip changes too much. You are being prepared to step into a role so powerful. Even your enemies are sensing it, that's why they are desperate. They cannot afford your clarity. A fogged mind is easier to control, a sedated soul is easier to lead. That's why the drink must be declined every single time. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, you are walking among people who wear masks. Some of these masks are soaked in poison, but painted with kindness. Be wise, discern the difference. This moment will come again, maybe not today, but soon. Another offer, another kind smile, another poison glass. Be ready with your refusal. They'll say you're overreacting. They'll say it's harmless, but deep down, you'll feel the truth. It's anything but harmless. You were born to rise, and this is part of that rise, but before you ascend, the snake must be seen, and the poison must be rejected. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Behind every blessing is a challenge, and behind every challenge is a decision. You are standing in that moment now. Let them judge you for refusing, let them mock, let them turn cold. But don't drink it, not even to please them. This is not about hospitality, this is not about bonding. This is spiritual warfare disguised as a toast. You are not paranoid, you are protected, what you sense is real. And your hesitation is holy. Follow it. Type Amen to get blessing 848. You don't need to explain your refusal. Your silence is stronger than their words. Just walk away, they might chase after you. They might try again, maybe next week, maybe with someone else bringing the cup. But your spirit will remember this message, you have angels watching. They won't force your hand, but they will guide your instincts. Your no is their yes, be bold now. The ones who truly love you won't insist. Only those with hidden motives demand your consent. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Archangel Michael says, the moment is coming where your no will be the most powerful weapon in the room. Say it with firmness. Say it with courage. The wrong people will walk away after it. But the right ones will reveal themselves. You need this division. It is protection. That drink carries a memory spell, a curse to make you forget your purpose, but even now, your soul is too aligned to fall for it. Stay close to the truth. Stay close to your path, and whatever you do, do not drink that glass. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. Let the pressure rise, let the silence grow awkward. You don't need to fill the air with excuses. You own no one your health, your clarity, or your spiritual safety. They prepared the drink while your back was turned. But heaven saw it. And now you're reading this for a reason. There are spirits who walk with you, unseen but strong. They sent this message before you could make the mistake. They intervened in time. You are more protected than you know. That's why this warning found you now. Hold on to it tightly. Type Amen to get blessing 565. If you accept it, your body may feel nothing at first. But later, dreams may twist, people may turn, and decisions may fall apart. That's the hidden effect. But if you decline it, even if they get angry, you open a new door. A higher road, a miracle waiting past the moment. You are being watched from above. And they are waiting to see if you'll follow your inner voice or surrender to pressure. The choice is yours. No matter how thirsty the moment, no matter how tempting the cup, don't take it. That sip is the beginning of what they want you to never escape. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. You were not born to be controlled. You were not chosen to be silenced. You were born to rise. This is not just about a drink. It's about who is really for you and who is against you. This is the line in the sand. You will be tested again. And again, but every refusal strengthens your shield. You are not paranoid. You are aware, and awareness is power. Type Amen to get blessing 434. Now they'll try again in another form, a meal. A gift. A touch, but your spirit already knows what's real and what's not. They thought you were vulnerable. But they underestimated who walks beside you. They thought you would sip in blindness. But you see now. This message isn't late, it's perfect. It's precise. And it came right before the real moment arrives. Remember, the offer is not love. It's a trap dressed like a blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. You're being watched not just by them, but by the heavens. And heaven will protect the wise. But only if you listen. This is your final warning. When the moment comes, remember this. Do not drink it, no matter how sincere they look. The world around you is shifting. Energies are rising, deceptions are hiding in plain sight. But you are rising higher than them. Your path is divine, and this glass is not for you. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. They will test your patience. They will say it's rude to refuse. That you're being ungrateful. But do not fold. What they carry in that glass is not meant to bless you. It is meant to bind you. This is not just a drink, this is a ritual, a disguised attack. A spiritual toxin meant to dull your senses. But you are sharper now, clearer now, unshakable in your knowing. Everything in your body may scream to be polite. But your spirit knows better. Your soul remembers the danger long before your eyes recognize it. If you give in now, the consequences won't be immediate. But they will be irreversible. What slips into your system is not just liquid, it is agreement. It is silence. It is submission. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, they tried this before with others. Some fell, some are still recovering. But you were not built to collapse. You are covered by light, you are wrapped in a protection they cannot understand. That's why they're so eager to bypass your discernment. They are scared of your power, so they need you weak. They need you questioning yourself. And the easiest way to do that is to get inside you through something as innocent as a drink, but there's nothing innocent about this one. Type Amen to get blessing 616. They timed it perfectly. Right when you're most tired, most trusting, most open. That's when they come smiling, offering just a sip. But this was never about hospitality, it was about gaining control. About unlocking a door in you without your consent. You will feel the shift if you drink it, you'll notice your energy fade, your focus blur, your emotions twist. But it won't feel like an attack. It'll feel like your own fault, and that's how they win. By convincing you that you handed over your light willingly. But not this time. Type Amen to get blessing 474. You've been given this vision to prevent disaster. Every word here is a shield, every line a key to survival. You are being called to higher awareness. What happens next depends on you. Will you remember this when the hand reaches out again? Will you stand strong when they insist? Let their anger rise, let their frustration show. Their reaction will reveal everything you need to know. They were never bringing refreshment, they were delivering a cage. But the lock only works if you sip it willingly. Type Amen to get blessing 727. They don't know that your angels are already alert. They don't know that the divine light has pierced their veil. You are no longer easy to deceive, you have outgrown their games. Your soul is aligned with truth. And truth burns away every lie, no matter how sweetly it is served. This is not just survival. This is elevation. This is spiritual promotion wrapped inside a test, and the moment you walk away from that glass, heaven opens a new door. You will see who is real. Who claps when you refuse, who panics when you stay in power. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. 1010, even now, someone is watching you closely. They're noting your strength. They're whispering to another, it didn't work, they didn't drink it. And the one they report to will be furious. Because this was their final play, their last move to slow you down. But you are already moving ahead. Faster than they expected, stronger than they feared. Don't let your heart feel bad. Don't let their fake hurt guilt you, you own no one your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Some of your ancestors faced this too. Long ago, in different forms. They were offered food, wine, oil, each with spiritual strings attached, but you are the breaker of the cycle. You are the one who says no and walks away with your fire intact. They were watching to see if you'd repeat the past, but instead, you're rewriting it. And the heavens rejoice when you refuse what was meant to stop you. Don't explain, don't apologize. Just smile, walk away, and keep your light close. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You were never meant to blend in. That's why your soul reacts when something is wrong, even if no one else sees it. That's divine alertness. They may try again in another setting, a celebration, a party, a private meeting. But the drink will return, disguised in charm. Each time you say no, a chain breaks. Each time you walk away, a curse weakens. Each time you trust your gut, you gain power. So guard your spirit, guard your temple. And keep your cup empty when the wrong hands offer to fill it. Type Amen to get blessing 1551. What you're sensing is not fear, it's divine instinct. Don't confuse the two. One weakens, the other protects. You are not being overly cautious. You are being divinely guided. That knowing is your greatest weapon. Let the others sip. Let them laugh. But you, stay clean, stay clear, stay protected, because what's inside that drink is more than ingredients. It's intention. And you've already seen through it. Type Amen to get blessing 626. This warning was sent from realms higher than you can imagine. A whisper from the throne reached you just in time. Your refusal tonight will change tomorrow. It will alter timelines. It will close doors meant to trap you. You are stronger now because you listened. And what was meant to fog your mind will now become the evidence of your elevation. They will say you are paranoid, let them. While they walk blind, you walk blessed. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Archangel Michael says your strength is terrifying to them. They smile, but inside, they are shaken. Because they know their plan has been revealed, you saw the truth in their eyes before they even spoke. That's why they hesitated. That's why they tried to mask it with sweetness, but nothing hides from the anointed. And you, chosen one, are covered in light. This was not just about a drink, it was about the story they hoped to write without your consent. But you just tore that page in half. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The next time they come, you'll remember this. Even if the setting changes, even if the faces change, the spirit behind it will feel the same. You'll know it by the way your stomach churns. By the chill in your bones. By the sudden stillness in the air. That's your sign, that's your sign. That's your signal. Do not ignore it, they will think you're unaware. But you are more awake than ever. And their plan is already falling apart. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. A new blessing is coming because of your obedience. A door will open where once there was only shadow, and clarity will rush in like morning light. You have passed this test. Not by fighting, but by refusing, not by shouting, but by walking away. Let the heavens write it in your favor. Let the stars record your strength, let the earth shake with your power. Because the moment you said no, the poison lost its grip. And your destiny remained untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. Your refusal echoes into realms you cannot see. It doesn't just protect your body, it shields your legacy. What you turned away from was not a simple drink. It was an attempt to rewrite your story. And now the ones who watched, the ones who waited in secret, are startled, because they never expected you to resist. They thought your kindness would betray you. But your strength spoke louder, your silence broke louder than their words. You said no, and heaven roared with approval. This moment may seem small now, but it will be remembered by divine forces. They recorded it. They sealed it. You were tested by poison but proved to be pure. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. They don't know how close they came to robbing your light. One sip, and the confusion would have begun, but you shut the door on their access. That drink wasn't for comfort. It was the beginning of manipulation. It was crafted with the intention of spiritual silence. And yet you stood. Without raising your voice, without falling into their charm. You simply said no. You didn't need a reason, you didn't need proof. Your knowing was enough. Type Amen to get blessing 575, the energy around them is starting to crack. You've refused too many times. They are becoming desperate, their mask is slipping. Their words don't sound the same. And you can feel the tension in every glance now. They're afraid you'll expose them. Afraid you'll speak the truth. Afraid their spell no longer works on you, and they're right. The illusion is broken. The glass has been pushed away. Type Amen to get blessing 303. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "This is your reward, clarity that cannot be stolen, peace that cannot be shaken, and vision that pierces all disguises. You are entering a new phase. One where you lead, not follow. Where you discern, not doubt. The people around you will feel this shift. Some will admire it. Others will hate it, but all will recognize your rise. This power didn't come by chance. It came by choice. The moment you refused the cursed offering, you ascended." Type Amen to get blessing 636. Do not be surprised if they change their tactics now. They may become kinder, more generous. They'll try to regain your trust, but keep your guard high. You passed their test, but they are now under pressure from something darker than you know. They are desperate for results. Every time you say no, you destroy a dark agreement. Every time you walk away, you end a spiritual contract before it's signed. You are walking in divine rebellion, and every step is shaking the grip of the enemy. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. You may lose people because of this. They'll say you're too guarded, too intense, too distant. Let them go. They were not meant for your next level. You didn't come this far to lower your frequency for false friendships. This act of resistance has changed you forever. You'll never see things the same again. And that's a gift, because now, you see the truth in eyes that once fooled you. Now, you hear the tremble behind the fake laughter. Type Amen to get blessing 5252, the moment is coming again soon. A new attempt. A new offer, but this time, you won't flinch. You'll see through it before the glass even touches the table. You've learned the feeling of deception, you've memorized the taste of false comfort. You are no longer deceivable. And when you turn it away once more, another chain will break, another curse will die. And another part of your future will unlock. Type Amen to get blessing 5858, the energy of this world is shifting fast. Light and darkness are colliding more often. The lines are getting thinner, and people are being used without even knowing it. That's why discernment is your shield now. You are not just protecting yourself, you're protecting generations to come. What you decline today spares others tomorrow. Let your no echo into your bloodline, let your refusal protect your name. Let it cleanse the energy in your home. Type Amen to get blessing 7575. every time you trust your spirit over their smile. You rewrite destiny. That's what makes you chosen. That's why you're still standing. Your strength isn't loud. It's quiet, firm, and unshakable. The enemy hates that. They cannot trap what they cannot trick. They cannot poison what refuses to sip. You are becoming untouchable now, not because of arrogance, but because of awareness. Type Amen to get blessing 919. This was never about the drink, it was about the door it opens. The access it grants. But you saw through it, you slammed that door shut with your silence. And now, they don't know what to do with you. You were the one they thought would fall quietly, but instead, you rose silently. Now they fear your presence. Because you've proven you're not someone who can be moved by charm or manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 7070. You are now marked by the heavens as someone not to be played with. That kind of authority scares the dark, so they may come again. But this time, you'll laugh. Not in mockery, but in recognition. You'll see their tricks before they form. You'll recognize their whispers in someone else's voice. This is the level you're stepping into: spiritual boldness, divine courage, irrefutable clarity, and it all started with that one choice. Don't drink it. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Now the heavens are preparing your reward. A blessing that was being held back until you passed this test.